Hi Jay, how's it going? I hope you can hear me clearly, or maybe understand what I'm doing. I'm going to follow these bullet points. I hope I can follow them in sequence. First of all, we're gonna talk about the game overview, high concept, second one, third one, unique selling points, platform minimum requirements, uh, com- competence titles, synopsis, game objective, what is the game, development team, what we are doing, the producer, and this is not ours. And of course, we don't have the producer manager or okay. Of course, we're gonna talk about the game rules and game structure, etc. etc. Okay. First of all, I'm going to show you some pictures to get the game overview or the high concept. This is our level, what we have here. This is just screenshots. I will continue with the projects itself. This is the level we have. This is ours and can be better, of course, in the post production process. This is what we aimed for. This is the game called CSR. It's very famous. Jenga has been had bought it for 533 million. I will send you the articles if you want to. This is what we call the game UI or the user interface. Here you see the tank of the player. Here you see the last model of the car. Here you see the level of the player. Here you see the cash and coins the player have. Here you see the button to log in to Facebook and share. Here you see the sign in button for the Google Play, and the rest of the buttons, each of them I will show you where it goes to the screen. This is a cartel or a family. Okay, this is not ours, but this is made on the best AAA games with over 30 million player worldwide simultaneously, iOS and Android. Just showing you our vision of the UI and what it will look like. Okay, this is another family, again with the graphic arts. I showed you our results from Fiverr and what they are asking about here is the graphic art and how it was developed. Again, this is not ours. One portrait of these will cost us about $75. I will show you what I made recently to avoid this high cost until we get this high concept. I had to revert to a shader. Look at the angle, look at the graphic art, etc. etc. This is what the players attach to a character representation. Okay, each will be attached to a family or a family member, etc. etc. And these families are basically drug turf wars. Okay, and each of them has its sigil, like Game of Thrones, etc. Each of them has a boss, etc. This is what we have as an overview. This is the old game, the first version. The game studio was called Boss Alien, and now it's called the Natural Motion. This is the card parts, which is ready for buying from the player side. You can upgrade the body of the car. You can upgrade the rims. You can add nitros, upgrade engine, shift gearbox, exhaustion, etc. etc. We have 6 parts here to upgrade, and each with its 5 levels, and the coding for this has been finished. Again, this is the upgrade for CSR2, which I will show you. Then I will show you this is the scene from the first version of the CSR, and this is how it looks in the game engine, or sorry, in the game environment. This is how the player see the end user or the customer. I I will show you ours in a short while. I have seen it before, etc. All of this is called the user interface. Okay. After the game is finished, he's showing the player the prize, the perfect start, the perfect shift, a good shift, decal bonus, etc. etc. This is my car that I was racing with, and this is who I defeated, Christopher. This is my how many seconds. This is his seconds in time, of course. And this is about it. This is the garage. This is where I choose my car with the different, as you can see, the UI here. Power, weight, grip, gearbox, etc. Of course, I add some customization, and this is the mechanic, a character which represent a helper to the player to race in the whole game. And as you can see, this is an app purchase for all the parts you have seen and upgrades. Okay. This has been the first part or the first season of the famous CSR. The second season, as you can see, we have upgrade in UI, the neon version. We have upgrade in visuals, in the cars itself, and the 3D graphics environment. This is the same game engine I use. It's called Unity 3D. It's free. This is why you have this low cost. This game development in reality in the Boss Alien studio had cost about 4 to 20 million. Okay, the revenue of this game in the third month, I will send you the stats. You would not believe it. It surpassed 80 million in the first month only. I will show you the rest of the graphics of the second season. This is how the garage look, and of course you have noticed this is the new user interface. Where is the button? Where is information, etc., etc. And this is how it looks in the gameplay mode. Okay, we have racing mode, we have online racing mode, I mean, and we have story mode where you defeat the different characters and play the story mode on the level. Okay, I have sent you 3 documents. This is what I have used for the research. Okay, I have built our model of the racing DragRaceWar on this model or on this business model of racing game. Okay, it's the same genre, it's the same type of racing. It's a DragRaceWar. But the families are just racers. In our game, the character are families, but they are families of drug cartels, and our main character is an undercover cop to reveal their network and communication, etc., etc. And finally, they will all be busted, or maybe there is a second season. Sorry. I have sent you 3 documents. The first one is called research, and you can find the games that I have built. This model. Of course, we can. I just want to show you how many players. This is over 50 million downloads. Okay, rated for +3, and it's now bought by Zynga. Like I told you, I will show you something here. If we search, for example, Zynga buying CSR for how many, you would find this research of Zynga is buying acquisition. Take 2 acquisition of 2. It's easy search. Okay, you would find that Zynga have been bought this for 12 billion. Okay, intends to buy Zynga for etc etc. You can find the full research. I will not bombard. This is the article I'm searching for. Zynga buys the game studio altogether. Natural Motion for 527 millions singling. Okay, I will send you this link later, but let me show you what I have sent you. This is my research. If you want to take a look where we have been and where we are at and our game objectives and the level we are aiming at. You would find the details of mechanics and gameplay, etc., and what the undercover character will do, etc. And this is our progress. This is since the domain name on December the 7th, 2023. Okay, and here is my progression, as you can see until now. Each of course GDD is for game design document components, each with its own date. Okay, we are now in July the 29th. This is my last update. Of course I didn't add apologies, I didn't add the 29th updates. And this is you can see the progress on even on the hard drive. Okay, this is where we add the shader and VFX particle. You can see the date time. This is my music or the free music I have been searching for. This is the environment and the garage. This is the character. This is the animation. You can find the progression here with a date time modified, or I should have added the date time created. Apologies. And this is all the amount of I have received from Swift. You can see the progress here is November 6 December 18 January 15 April. You notice the jump here between these two payment dates. So, okay, this is directly from my bank account. Okay, I think now after seeing this date you understand why there is no progression as you expect, because I'm expecting payment. You understand why. And here is what I have received from late to first. Okay, this is the last transfer. This is the before one, and this is the first one. Okay, and this is what we have in total. I hope that I can raise funds for this game for $10,000, but all I can hope for is that we reach 2500. This 2500 will take our game to the next level what we have now. My monthly expenses, and I'm talking about expenses only, this is the poor man spending. Okay, it's $500, $20 per day. Okay, what I do with this money, spend 12 hours in the cafe we have met in. I buy two slots of 10 gigabytes 4G, of course, and the rest is for food, clothing, cleaning, etc. Okay, so if what you send is less than what I spend, I have to have another work, another project to fill the gap of the poor man spending, which is $20 per day. Okay, I hope you understand this. Okay, the last thing I have sent you, this is what we have. This is animation files. I'm talking about these characters. These characters can walk, can talk, can enter the car, can interact with each other. You have seen in the late video before my WhatsApp data have been wiped out. Thank God I can recover my account. And these are the avatars they can buy. I hoped in my deepest mind. I am gonna show you. This is where I have sent the job on Fiverr, and I have sent it on late December 2023. Or yes, first the 9th in December. Okay, I sent this character, and I wanted to hire a 2D graphic artist for this kind of portraits. Total 50 portrait would have cost us about $1,750 or $1,700. If you can imagine this amount for just 50 graphic portrait of these, you would understand what I have done with the shaders I have and with these cartoonish characters. I think we're gonna change the story mode altogether to be something like suitable for teens, okay? And this is the level we have. As you can see, you can compare both of them. The games that cost Zynga about Zynga buys the whole game studio, which has a few games actually. You can read the article. I'll send you the link, of course. Back to what we have seen, and this is what we have on reality. This is our level. Of course, the scene can be lightened a bit for the sun and etc. I mean, this is the sun mode, this is the night mode, etc. etc. And these are the 40 cars or 60 cars we have. I have sent you the models before, and we have more models. You can go here. I think yes, this is what we have now. Just a second, I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible, but this level is what we will have next, but it will have to run on high-end tablets and mobile phones. Okay, as you can see, the graphics, we already have the models. Okay, but for the fifth tier of the game, we need to have the latest in each model, latest in BMW, the real cars, I mean, okay. And I hope this is one of the levels we have. Okay, all this we have, and this is what we comparing or aiming to. We just missing the user interface, as you can see, and the rest is easy. Changing the rims, changing the lights, changing the car paint, changing the spoilers, changing the roof, changing the what you call the mirrors, the exhaustion, the engine, the gearbox, etc. etc. Okay. And this is the user interface they use, the graphics. I will show you later what we have and what we have worked to reach this level. This is the game engine, and this is the model we had. I showed you this before, and this is the garage, etc. etc. Okay, I will try to do my best, but this is what I have. I don't think I have more internet in my balance, and I wish I can hear from you on our next step. Thank you, and I'm open to answer your questions. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.